but you know what? I talked about this before. We just did, but I wrote here that they seem to have a desire to work.
Yeah.
As their oldest ancestors were bred, to herd and guard livestock. So even the first ever German Shepherds, obviously, shepherd. That's what they were designed to do. They were originally designed to manage livestock. Used popularly in police work, as we all know, especially here in the States. We have a lot, but I think a lot of dog breeds can be police dogs, but the one that we most associate them with is German Shepherds. Most agencies view canine officers as actual police officers. If you assault a canine, you're in deep crap. You might as well have punched a human or punched a cop, a human cop.
Right.
Same thing. Same punishment.
Yeah.
You're screwed if you assault a canine. If you kill one, that's just as punishable as killing another officer. So
that's considered a capital offense?
You can't. They are working officers. You cannot injure or harm them. In fact, canines killed on duty will often get full police funerals. I mean, they get just as much. It seems like they get just as much respect. But I mean, hey, they're doing work too.
I would think in many ways, especially the dog handlers, that's a more dependable partner than a human being.
Oh yeah.
Because
well,
them you can count on.
You're right. I understand what you're saying, but that's not to take away from other human officers.
No, it's not taking anything away. But they don't have emotions getting in the way.
Right.
Yeah, and I bet it is hard because they'll send if they think someone's in a house, they'll send the dog in. But at the same time, the dogs are harder to hit. If they have guns. But yeah, I mean they're hardworking dogs, and they definitely give dogs a good name, and they've been used since the mid 1800s as police work dogs. All right, number 3. Even though they have been bred for over 3,000 years, this breed is still closer to its ancestors than almost any other breed.
Chihuahua. No?
No.
Oh, man. How specific is it?
It's specific enough. It's a breed.
Yeah.
This breed is closer to its ancestors than almost any other breed.
Is it like a terrier or... No.
Nothing?
Irish Wolfhound.
They are bred to run for a long time on very little food.
Greyhounds?
Nope.
No idea.
Siberian Huskies.
Run.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
And they are very much closer to wolves than a lot of breeds.
Yeah,
not all of them. There are actually 2 more. I didn't write them down, but there are a few breeds that are actually DNA-wise closer to wolves than greyhounds. And not ones that you'd expect either. I can't remember what they were.
Like a Malamute or...
One I think was like a Chow Chow. Was actually DNA was closer. I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
They're big.
What's that?
The Chow Chows?
Yeah. But yeah, no. So like I said before, they were bred to run for. I mean, obviously they're sled dogs. So they were bred to. They had to run for a long time.
That makes sense.
And take very few breaks. They also have 2 coats to handle their warmth. They have an undercoat that is really short, really short-haired and warm, and then they have thin, I should say, not necessarily short-haired, but they have an outer coat that's very long hair and water resistant. So they are meant to be in the cold and they can handle it. So they were used in World War II as search and rescue dogs, but they are terrible guard dogs because they love everybody.
Yeah.
They're pack dogs. They want to be in a group.
Yeah.
So if you have someone breaking into your house, they're probably going to be like, oh, yay, a new friend. I can't wait to meet him.
They look scary sometimes, though.
Yeah, but they are gorgeous dogs.
Yeah. Especially is that breed or Malamute? That some of them have like one blue eye, one yellow eye.
Huskies do too.
Huskies do too. Okay, those are just incredible.
Oof, those piercing blue. They look like White Walkers.
I actually work with a lady who's got that.
The 2 color eyes. Yeah.
Oh, the 2 color eye. Oh, she has 2 color eyes. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like one's yellow and one's like blue. Or
she doesn't sit and stay very well though when you tell her.
But as far as Huskies though, a good friend of the show, Brian from the Herfcast. He's got a husky.
Yes.
Beautiful dog.
A lot of
and
energy.
Hobbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome name. All right, number 4. Probably to me one of the most impressive dog breeds of all time. They are incredible. This breed has the single strongest sense of smell of all dogs. Their sense of smell is so highly trusted that trails proven by them are viewed as evidence in court.
Have you a bloodhound?
Bloodhound.
That's correct. It is a bloodhound. Yeah, if the police or whatever can prove look, this is, and they're like proven police bloodhounds. If they say this is what the bloodhound showed us, that's evidence.
Yeah.
It's proven evidence because that's how strong they are.
Yeah.
They are bred to do.
I was reading something like they can smell something like up to
40
40 hours later or something crazy.
We'll talk about that. But so bloodhounds were bred to do exactly what they're known for.
Yeah.
They are bred to smell and to track. Humans have around 400 scent receptors. Bloodhounds have have around 275 million. They are incredible smellers. Yeah. This allows them to track a small. I'm sorry. This allows them to track a smell for 100+ miles, and can track scents up to 12 days old.
Wow.
Incredible stuff. They were bred around the 600s and brought to England by William the Conqueror in 1066. Yeah.
I would hate to have that sense of smell.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
But it's crazy to have all those smell receptors, but you can still narrow on one.
Right.
That is just outstanding. They are incredible. I believe that that bloodhounds are in the top 10 of smell receptors in the animal world. I might be mistaken about that. I'll look it up.
Yeah, probably.
All right, number 5. Although Zeus, the world's tallest dog, was not an Irish wolfhound, he was this breed, which is listed as the second tallest dog breed.
I'm torn. My first thought is Great Dane.
I know, that's what I was thinking. They look like small horses.
You want to go with Great Dane?
Yeah.
Sure.
It is, in fact, Great Danes. Zeus, who passed in 2014 at age 5, was from feet to shoulders, was 3.5 feet tall. And if he actually got on his hind legs, 7'4".
Yeah, you see those pictures with them on their hind legs, and they put their front paws on your shoulder, and they're taller than you.
The better pictures of Zeus are the ones where he's just standing up and drinking out of the faucet, the kitchen faucet.
Oh yeah, just not even on his hinds.
No, he's just
standing,
just doing it. Just
I used to work for a guy who installed garage doors.
Yeah,
and he was probably about 5'6". He had a Great Dane. That thing stood just tall enough, and I mean, the Great Dane was great. He was the perfect dog to watch their shop because I mean, the people who worked there. He was the most lovable dog in the world.
Yeah.
If he did not know you, oh my God, you just did not want to take an extra step because the way he would look at you was like, okay,
yeah,
perfect guard dog. But his tail was the perfect height, and he was just so happy that
to rack you
about 6 times a day, I'd see the owner bent over like. Because it got him just so.
Yeah,
they're monsters, man.
Really
Zeus
cool dog.
ate. So humans eat about 4 pounds of food a day. Zeus ate 2 pounds, and I know you when you think like when you say that kind of stuff, you think him like to eat more, but he's still a dog, and he's not as big as humans are. But eat 2 pounds of food.
That's a lot.
That's a lot for a dog to eat.
Yeah.
So he was a big boy. So they were bred in the 1800s in Germany for boar hunting. I mean, you have to have a big dog to take down a boar. And but because of evolution, or not evolution, but the way things have gone, they don't hunt boars like that anymore.
Right.
So they've kind of grown out of being hunters.
Well, I'm guessing they weren't successful a whole lot. Boar is a wild boar is like one of the most dangerous things. I'm sure that the dogs lost sometimes too, is what I mean. You know what I'm
sure
saying?
that happened with any kind of.
They probably stopped. Well, I mean, there's probably a lot more situations where the dog would never die that they would just do instead.
Yeah, but that's why they need a big dog to do it, someone that can win. Yeah, maybe that's why.
That's probably why it stopped, though. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm thinking they might have stopped just because it's just easier to shoot the boar. But I mean, hey, you need a big dog to take down a boar.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the thing about it. Like, did it lose? I'm sure it lost sometimes.
Yeah.
But they're bred to do it. And they're bred to be huge. So maybe that's kept it from dying a lot. But anyway, like I said, since we've grown out of that hunting of the boar, and now they're gentle giants. So they've lost that hunting. What's the word I'm looking for?
Edge.
No. It's
mentality.
It's in their blood. It's in their instinct. And now they're just family dogs.
Yeah.
They look scary and they're huge, but from what I've read, they are just the family dog.
Yeah.
They're great with families. Number 6. This breed has its roots around 1050 AD in the Alps, where they are bred to search and rescue travelers. Despite popular legends, they never carried rum barrels around their necks.
Is that Saint Bernard?
That's correct. It is a Saint Bernard. Named for the monk Saint Bernard of Menthen. Let's see.
Yeah, where did I talked about this recently.
St. Bernards or their rum?
St. Bernard's.
So this Saint Bernard built a hospice in the Alps to aid travelers. So they're traveling through. Hey, stay here for a couple of days, get your energy back up, then you can go back on your way. So he would have Saint Bernards to find people who were trapped, or but they were outfitted with like food and water, not the rum. Because and even the MythBusters did that. Did that even make sense? And alcohol really doesn't warm the body up. You may feel a little bit warmer, but it doesn't actually warm your body up at all.
No, it actually reduces your temperature.
Yeah,
even though you feel warmer.
Yeah, so apparently they are still raised by some monks out of tradition. So
yeah,
pretty cool.
I mean, monks, they don't have anything else to do. They might as well. They just sit in their monastery all day.
There you go.
In their robes.
Number 7. The preferred pets of ancient Chinese emperors who preferred flat-faced toy breeds, such as the Shih Tzu and the Pekingese, and these, bred to be royal lapdogs. A group of them is called the Grumble.
That's Shar-Pei or something like that?
Pugs?
It is pugs.
Flat face. A grumble.
Yeah, and they were definitely seen as royal lapdogs because notable pug owners were Empress Josephine Bonaparte, William of Orange, Queen Victoria of England, and, of course, the many, many Chinese emperors who had pugs.
I never saw pugs as a Chinese thing or an Asian thing.
That was where they
Crazy.
were bred. They're bred since before 400 BC.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, BCE. Yep, pugs. Number 8. Bred around 5,000 years ago, these speedsters were adopted to hunt game for pharaohs, who enjoyed their gift as well as their thin and narrow appearance.
That would be the greyhound.
That's correct. It is a greyhound. Because of the way they're how narrow and slim their faces are, they have 270-degree vision. Humans have 180.
All right.
Yeah, they can see a little bit behind them even.
Wow.
They do have difficulty sitting. I never really thought about that because they are weird lanky dogs, but yeah, they actually have hard times sitting. So
they have no butt.
So either they're going to be standing or laying down.
Yeah.
They rarely ever sit.
Crazy.
They are one of the few breeds actually mentioned in the Bible. Greyhounds are mentioned in the Bible. Not a lot of them are, but they are one of them. And they can be adopted after their racing careers.
Yes.
So if greyhounds sound interesting to you, check out adopting one. Well, always adopt. I'm one of those guys who adopt. Rescue your dogs. But if you're interested in greyhounds and you have a hard time finding one, check out any place that like anywhere near you that does greyhound races because you can adopt them.
Which are few and far between.
Yeah, they don't do it a lot.
No,
but,
in fact, it was many years ago. But my wife and I were at a dog racing thing, and they were having the adoption there, and we stopped and talked to them. And there's a very rigorous screening because first and foremost they are runners.
Yeah,
and they want to make sure that you have a place to put them where they can, 1, exercise, and 2, they can't get out. So, they will literally come and check out you can't just say, yeah, I've got a fence around the yard.
Right.
They will check you out, and I was very impressed by all that. They do a great job because I guess those dogs were abused horribly, the racing dogs, for many, many, many years.
Really?
And just basically destroyed when they got, when their time was ending, and then the adopters came in, and they've done such an incredible job about trying to place them into suitable homes. They're really, really gentle.
Ex-greyhound racers are they're adoptable, and they are great family dogs. And what's strange is that they are couch potatoes. You know, you may think like, now granted, they